Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are doing more Tomato and Tomato. This time it's a little more memed out, not as tryhard, not that the other one was super tryhard, but this one's probably not as good. It's more plant focused to work around with our Tomato and Tomato. We have other plants. We have this new PvP card. This is a ranked duel card. If you control 2 or more plant type monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's called Cosmos. It's just level 3, 600, 900. No stats, just a level 3 plant body to get on the field. That does help us with Tomato King, and when you use it in combination with Tomato and Tomato, that leaves you a lethal amount of damage with your Tomato King at 3.2 and a Tomato and Tomato with 1k sitting there. So it is a little win more, but it does add some more punch to your regular combos. So now you can use a 2-card combo for lethal, hit some back row, maybe go first and hit back row even harder. And yeah, it works out pretty cool. We're also using Erica, the Rika Fairy. She does help regular plants. They'll increase by 1,000 when they battle. It's on battle declaration. It's not in the damage phase, so it's not nearly as good as you would think, but it's still pretty cool. And when she's in the graveyard, if something is tributed with, say, Ballista Squad or Enemy Controller, one of our many plant monsters will have, she gets to special summon. So we are still using another 1 copy of Twilight Rose Knight, who will special summon a level 4 or lower plant from our hand. We have a ton of plants in this deck, so he's really even better. And we have Glow Up Bulb, Spore, come from the graveyard, there's Synchros, all that kind of stuff. So it's a pretty, it's a pretty cool deck. I'm using level tuning to get to weirder things like Scrap Dragon. There's a couple ways to it, but level tuning, we gotta check for other skills now that the skills have really been hit pretty hard. Level tuning, you need to be down to 2k, but then it's like Territory of the Sharks for any 2 monsters you want, and for any level you want, 1 through 4. So it's a pretty decent skill. You just don't use it all too often. It's not a part of your main win con. So still a cool little fun way to use Tomato and Tomato. It's a really strong little cool card, guys. So if you didn't get it, make sure you're using those EX jewels they give you from the trader. You can get an extra copy of them. Try to get at least 2. That way you can work in to Tomato King. So if you did miss out on a Tomato and Tomato, get this card, Cosmos, guys, for sure. But yeah, fun. It was actually a fun little deck. I really do like Tomato and Tomato, so I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Yusei, going second. Okay, we have a Tomato and Tomato, Glow Up Bulb with Ballista Squad and a Rika in hand. We even have a Cosmic Cyclone, so that's really virtually everything our deck is doing we have in our hand. Here our boy is running Scepter, trying to get his sovereignty out, trying to do those plays. We're going to Ballista Squad the Scepter, so he has absolutely no plays. And we Cosmic Cyclone his Floodgate, so he just pecks at us with 800. And we get another Ballista Squad, but we're going to start with the Tomato and Tomato. Special summons the other Tomato and Tomato. Now we're going Glow Up Bulb. Mills a Spore. We go into our Tomato King. Now we bring out the Spore after we buff up the Tomato King. And then we can set our Ballista Squad. Remember, our little boys can buff up with Rika. We're going to use the Rika on the Tomato King here, though, to do massive damage to sovereignties within 600 life points. And we have Ballista Squad easily live. We just have to choose. We have a 4 tuner and a 1 tuner. So that means a 4 synchro or a 7 synchro. We're choosing to go with the 4. Now, that triggers Rika, who will special summon from the tribute. That means 1 plus 6 is 7. Tomato King uses his effect. Black Rose Dragon definitely has a lot of synergy with plants. I'm using Akiza with the level dupe, so that means, or no, not level dupe, we're using level tuning. So that means we get a Black Rose cutscene. Really don't see those all too often. This is like actual use of a Black Rose, not just spamming its first effect. We're using its second effect too. Here he hits us with a Sanctified, so we don't. But we've cleared the field, we've completely cleared his hand. All he can do is set. We get to pull into another Cosmos. We get a normal summoning. He shows us a Floodgate. And that just means he has nothing else to protect him from lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Akiza. Going first, using an Akiza Mat and Dark Magician Girl Sleeve, we have our combo of Cosmo plus Tomato and Tomato. Here our boy's got a Galaxy Cyclone, our Balista Squad, and that is not good. Then he's got a collaboration. He is just Witchcrafters with an Adele, so that's not the end of the world by any means. He goes over our Glow Up Bulb, but now we're gonna hit him with our big boy combo. So we're gonna hit him with the Tomato and Tomato. That's gonna bring out a second Tomato and Tomato. That's gonna meet the conditions for special summoning our Cosmos. Cosmos and a Tomato make the Tomato King. Tomato King's gonna double up. Blow Up Bulbs coming right back out. We're at 2,000 life points. That means we can use level tuning, make them both level 4. That's gonna be a Scrap Dragon, guys. Then we go. Hit the Rika on the Adele. That's 2k. Hit him for 2.8k. Exactly, or we had lethal exactly without that, so it really didn't matter. But still, Rika over the top. Great, great stuff. Alright, here we are facing an Antinomy. Going first. No sleever map for our boy. 22 cards though. He is using Set Delta Excel. We got some tuners. We got Cosmic Cyclone. He's got a mystical Space Typhoon. One of our back row. He's full of tuners himself. Gets to destroy our other Cosmic Cyclone, and then swing at us for virtually no damage with just a Jet Falcon and a TG Striker. I guess he was more concerned about the back row. Anyway, we bring out a Glow Up Bulb. Rose Knight brings out Spore, so this is all still just tuners, but we're able to make our Princess Sprite. She is gonna detach one, add a Balista Squad to our hand. I love Princess Sprite, you guys don't understand. Then we'll bring out a Spore. They'll be live with our Balista Squad, and now our two monsters with the most attack can do the attacking. You know, he's gonna get a search of a Rush Rhino. Not a big deal. Goes with TG Magician. Now he'll synchro from the hand, so we have to immediately get rid of that play. We hit him by tributing the Spore. We kept the Twilight Rose Knight. That way we'll be 3 plus 3 is 6. We get the 3 I anticipated, and that's gonna be a Splendid Rose. What Splendid Rose could do, so even if he had more life points than this, we could go Splendid Rose, swings once, banishes a monster, and then is able to swing again with half attack. Then we could hit him with the 1800. We didn't need that here, obviously, but it was still in our pocket. Great, great stuff here. Alright, here we are facing the Kite Tenjo. So, usually kites run pretty basic decks. They're just photons. We have a Bulb and a Balista Squad with 2 Cosmic Cyclones. He sets 2 back row. We get another Glow Up Bulb. We're going to Cosmic Cyclone both his back rows. I don't really remember what they were. An Econ and a Luminize. So we set our Glow Up Bulb and our Balista Squad. Our boy skips once again. We get another Econ. Way too many spell cards. We don't even have that many in our deck. So we'll go into our Sylvan Princess Sprite. Get through our deck a little faster and have an attack. So we're going to mill a Cosmos. Glow Up Bulb mills a Rika. We hit him for 1800. Okay, he's gonna normal summon a Photon Cerberus. That means we can't use Balista Squad as long as he's on the field. Now he's going to do a search with a Vanisher, all that kind of stuff. Search is a Trident. That's gonna bump this boy up to 2k. Now I'd assume he would summon his Galaxy Eyes. He goes for just the one swing, so we hit him with an Econ. Remember, Vanisher can't swing the turn you special summon him. So here, with Tomato and Tomato, we actually have lethal. All we gotta do is get rid of that back row. We use our Princess Sprite. She mills one, adds the Cosmic Cyclone to our hand. That's why I love this card, even outside of Sylvan decks. Anything that's running level 1s, I really just take off with it. It really consistently searches you a spell card. Very, very good. Here, it gets us the Cosmic Cyclone we need to reach lethal. And Cosmic Cyclone is back row. It was the Stream of Destruction. Now we're gonna Balista Squad the Glow Up Bulb. We're gonna destroy this defense position monster. Now, then we could normal summon our Tomato and Tomato, do our XCs into Tomato King, that's not Tomato King, into Tomato King, and then he will double his attack, 3200. We'd swing 3200 over 2000, and then lethal for 1800. I actually misplay and clog up the field with Rika chaining to Ballista Squad. She comes out in defense, then I could swing over the Vanisher and use her effect. Overall, the duel went into a sloppier direction, but from here, all you have to do is normal summon Tomato and Tomato, make your Tomato King, double his attack, finish him for lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yusei, or Yami Yugi, so almost said Yami Yusei. So we're going second, I think that was. No, first, sorry. So we have a Rika, but we had the combo of Tomato and Tomato with our Cosmos. So we're going to special summon the Cosmos, use him to make the Tomato King, that way we keep the Tomato and Tomato, use his effect to be at 3200, and we have a Ballista Squad to make use of that extra Tomato. We are fighting, or Tomato and Tomato, we're fighting Buster Blader. He's going with an immediate Swordsman. Sets 2, we're gonna Ballista Squad the monster. Now we're gonna normal summon Glow Up Bulb. Tomato King uses his effect once again, we're at 3200. Now I could have finished him off with Rika, but I'll use the Rika on the Glow Up Bulb to get him over 1000. It goes in the attack declaration, not the damage phase, so it is a little harder to use. You gotta make sure they don't really have battle phase things, and then you finish them off with your Rika. So very cool, very cool deck. I like Cosmos. If you don't have 3 Tomato and Tomato, get Cosmos with your tickets. Tomato and Tomato is just good, guys. Tomato King, 3200, free swinging. It's just an easy, low investment, consistent combo. So make sure you got him. Use your EX gems, jewels, whatever they call them, something from the trader, as long as you guys have them. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.